Okay, hello. I'm Alexander Gurko, or just Sasha for friends. And I'll show you now two works of me. The first one is a screensaver. It animates separately the three color channels of a screen: red, green, and blue. And as a sound accompaniment, it uses the warning sound from the operating system. I found the work good because it bases on the ground color model of a screen. Actually, it simulates a broken cathode tube in the monitor. It's very simple, but it gives an interesting visual effect. And the second work is an installation by which the computer checks the sound level by the floppy disk drive, and if there comes a sound, it will be recorded into the memory, and when the sound is over, it will be saved on the floppy disk, and the writing floppy disk drive makes the next sound, so it makes the loop an endless loop. I'll show you the video on the Mac. Endless. So that's what I wanted to show you. So if there are any questions?
Does the sound file, does it get longer?
What?
if you run it, what happens like a day, a second piece?
Nothing.
It's the same. It's the same length each time when it writes to the disk.
Yes.
It doesn't write a longer file.
No.
It's always a short file.
No. It will be every time geschrieben. The file will be changed with the next one.
Yeah.
So it's only one file on the disk.
Okay.
But is it the speed of the floppy drive has a response time, right? It takes a certain amount of time for it to respond to the sound.
Sorry, I haven't get it.
The floppy drive doesn't respond instantly, right? It takes a moment.
I don't know the word.
It doesn't react.
Could something auf Deutsch? Wie heißt respond auf Deutsch?
Reagiert nicht sofort. Ab welcher
Uh,
When
it responds not immediately. What do you mean?
there's a pause, there's a space between the time the sound happens and the floppy drive reacts.
Yes, because the sound would be recorded into the memory, in the RAM, random access memory, and when the sound comes, it starts to record it into the RAM. When the sound is over, the sound will be saved on the hard drive.
So that time becomes sort of the beat of the piece, yeah? So
Yeah.
it can't, I think
That's
the question
what I'm
was
trying to get.
whether over time it would change, but it can't because it's sort of a hardware limitation, because it takes a certain amount of time for the system to react. So it's always fixed.
I mean, basically, if the time it takes to write it is longer than the actual sample audio time, that means every time the sample increases in length. That's what I was trying to get at.
Right.
So that it might go the next time, the next time, it doesn't do that. It's always the same length every time.
Also not the same, but it
my impression.
reacts not so directly. It depends more from the how it goes, how the file
Written.
would be written.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know the right term.
Is it important that you use old hardware? Because that's quite an old floppy drive you have there. Does that make a difference to?
I took the old floppy drive because it looks better. It's bigger.
I was just wondering if less efficient equipment was aesthetically more pleasing to you.
Sorry?
It's less efficient equipment, equipment that worked less well for a better piece of work.
No, I think it will be difficultly to make it with the new equipment because it took clever.